I can't help it. It's just the way I am. Hi guys, so today is going to be a chit chatty get ready with me. I'm on my way to work, but before I do that, obviously I've got to get dressed, beat this mug. So I wanted to just film it for you guys because the look that I'm about to do, I absolutely loved it all through New Year, all through, you know, the actual 2016. So I've decided that I want to film it for you guys. I want to chat to you guys, let you know what's going on with me. Let's just talk, let's go, because I gotta go. So I'm priming my face. I'm using my trusty Makeup Forever Step 1 Smoothing Primer. I have to say though, I don't want to just like start this and just like go in. But I have to say, I don't know, Makeup Forever have just disappointed me. Disappointed. I went to a Debenhams counter basically to get some Makeup Forever stuff. I knew that they had their new HD concealer coming out, and I know that they have their new foundation sticks coming out. So I was like, great, like I love trying out new foundations. Like foundations and concealers are like my vice, they're like my thing. So what was I saying? So I went in there to get some concealers. Forgot to mention it in that little intro that I will be trying out some new products that I've got as well, just to give you guys somewhat of a first impression. These are my first impressions of a lot of this stuff as well, so you guys can see it with me. Obviously got to correct before I spill the tea, hold on. So I went in there to get concealer and foundation, and I was like, oh, I'm about to spend money in here. And so I'm like, oh, do you have the new HD concealer to the Soul System? She's like, yeah, points me over to it, and then I picked one up just for myself. Like I don't really like helping shops. I just think it's a bit like, oh, leave me. Pick up one. She's like, that's the darker shade that we have, but like not in like a way, just like telling me. And I looked at it and I blended it out, and I was thinking, this is the concealer that Beyonce would use to highlight. Like I don't understand how this is an option for me at this point in my life. And I was just like, so you don't have like any, so this is the darkest concealer shade that you have? She was like, yeah. And I was like, so on the website you don't stock anything darker? She was like, yeah. I was like, okay. I felt like the devil was trying to test me, but I was like, this is my test and I'm gonna make it a testimony, so I'm not gonna flip out right now. I'm like, before I finish that, I'm going in with my Burberry Cashmere foundation. It was in my haul, and I'm super excited to use this because you guys know the drama that I've been through to get this, so I just hope that it's the bomb.com. So then I'm like, okay, do I have to shake it? Oh, is it broken? So I've given it 3 big pumps so that you guys can see the kind of coverage it gives. So then I'm like, okay, can I try the Ultra HD foundation stick though? Oh, it's just too orange. It might be okay. It matched me perfectly in the shop. I'm like, okay, give me the Ultra HD foundation stick then. And then she shows me 2, and she's just like, there's nothing close to your shade, but you can mix these 2. So I'm like, wait, so these foundations are 30 odd pound and you want me to buy 2 to mix them? I was just like, bye, like, I'm not having it. Like, I'm so disappointed. Like, I was watching Beauty by Rosita's Q&A the other day, Snapchat Q&A. She was just talking about how she hates that brands have like not enough selection for darker skin girls and fairer girls as well, which I think is like so bad at the moment. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, Makeup Forever might stock the product, but they don't have it available to me. So in a sense, to me, that's a failure on their part. Right, that's not acceptable. Yeah, like I'm not having it, okay? There's so many brands that claim to be like high-end brands. I'm not saying high-end brands because they're not high-end brands, but I just think it's just ridiculous. Like Chanel, I think they have like, I don't know which one it is, Vita Lumiere or whatever, 6 shades in the whole line. Basically, if you are like, it's like 6 different ranges of like Caucasian skin tones, and I'm like, how does that even make any sense? How does that make any sense? Too Faced Born This Way foundation, I have ordered it and I'm going to try it when it comes in, but that as well, just unacceptable. The darkest shade was caramel, I believe, and I think that's a shade that Nitra B wore. And like, so what is that going to do for me? They've only recently released 3 lighter shades and 3 darker shades, and I just like, what? Like, do we not exist? Like, black, like the black community, I don't know what you want me to call it, whatever's politically correct. Black people have so much spending power. Minorities in general, we have so much spending power that I think brands really like underestimate. Nars Radiant Cream Concealer. I look like Nelly. Mama Ia, uh-oh. It's just super frustrating to see this happen like time and time again. Like, it's just a joke. Like, Becca came out with the new foundations. There's 8 shades. 2 of them are like super dark shades. I'm just like, okay. EX1, the foundation. Amanda Ensing, one of my favorite YouTubers, she talks about that all the time. but they only have like 6 shades as well, which is just really confusing to me. And then like the deepest tone is like for someone who's maybe like Indian. And I'm like, even if I prayed and tried to get away with that, I could never get away with it. First of all, because the undertone of someone who's Indian is very different to my undertone. Do you know what I mean? So there's no way to even get around that. There's so many brands who have been doing this. Don't think that just because I called out those ones that they're the only ones that are doing it. There's so many brands that are doing this. And I just feel like, come on, like seriously, like there's been so many times when I've been wanting to like spend my money on foundations and stuff, and they're like, yeah, this is the darkest shade that we have, and I'm just like, I'm not sure if you guys are taking me serious because I've got this. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out. I didn't even set my face. The foundation looks nice though. I'm living for it and like it. It's slightly, like very slightly, like in terms of undertone, it's not my undertone, but just a little, like just the tiniest bit too orange, but it's okay. I'm just trying it on its own for now to see how it goes, if the colour changes throughout the day, if it oxidizes, that kind of stuff. So I don't mind it being a little bit off. But yeah, it's just getting to a point now where I'm like, oh seriously, look, someone needs to do something about this. I just think it's a joke, like it's a joke. And it's not only foundations and stuff like that, lip products as well. Like so many people make lip products and they might have like a white model in it, and I'm like, okay, but how's that gonna look on me? So I spent hours and hours on Google, like on a dark girl. Like seriously, like it's just a joke. Like why should I have to do that? You should provide that resource for me, regardless of my skin color, regardless of my weight, my anything. You guys should have an option for me so that I can see whatever it is, how it will look on me. Like Colourpop do the option where they have like a fair girl, like a kind of Latina, maybe mixed race kind of girl, and then a black girl that they swatch products on, which I think is good, but they don't do it for all of their products. There's some where, I don't know if they run out of time that they just forgot to like take the picture, but yeah. But that's not bashing them at all. I think they are one of the few ones that are doing it, which is amazing. Like, I'm sure a lot of people are like, well, you should stop buying from those brands, but a lot of those brands I love. It just how happens that a lot of those brands I love. It's hard to just switch from brands that you love and have been buying for so many years, and you love all their products and you just want to try everything that they have, to like go in to find a completely new brand and just be like, okay, not gonna buy from them no more. Do you know what I mean? Like, although it is just makeup, like it's not that easy. But anyway, my argument is I just think people need to be a lot more diverse in their product offering. I mean, I just don't think it's acceptable for you to put out a new product and to have like 7 shades. I'm just like, what is that going to do for me? Nothing. Using my MAC Pro powders. But anyway, let me not be negative. Negative Nancy. Just going to use this, my yellow powder in here. Soft focus. Soft focus, my holy grail. Using it to set my concealer here. And then like I told you guys, sometimes I might just go and just get a tiny bit of emphasize just to bring a bit more light. I like the way foundation is looking. Like my skin is very, very, very creasy. Like I get laugh lines here quite prominent, like real fast. And I haven't had to set it yet, so that's good, but I'm gonna set it right now. Using my Mercier powder with a Morphe E1 brush. And just setting around my mouth because that's where I crease. This is one thing that you guys don't know about me, but I'm convinced that I have a fear of hearing people eating. I could hear someone eat, like my ears are so sensitive. I could be sitting over there, someone could be 50 meters away from me, I will hear them eating, I'll just like, and I have no shame. I look at people on the track, I don't care. I have no shame when it comes to that. It's like, close your mouth, like stop. That's why I didn't want to do that to you guys, because I don't want nobody to try read me, nobody to try drag me. See how that powder just gives you the light right there where I just applied it, just here. But moving on to another topic, so I'm super, 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 super excited about me. Let me snatch this nose real quick. But I'm super, super, super excited. First of all, let me just let you guys know this. You know, when you kind of wake up and you're having like a bad skin day and you're kind of just like, oh, what do I do to deserve this? I just want to be on and popping. I just want 2016 to be my year. I want to get me a man. I'm good. Like, I'm good. But when you wake up and you just have a bad skin day, even though you've taken off all your makeup before you went to bed, you did a sexy little regime before you hit the sheets, like everything good, everything set good. Like, I don't know, I'm having a bit of dryness on my forehead and it's gone a bit dark as well. I'm not too sure. There's a bit of hyperpigmentation going on there. But the reason I'm excited is because So I don't know if you guys, I probably mentioned this on my channel, but just briefly, like just in passing. So I'm in my 3rd year of university, and in your 3rd year you have a lot more freedom to kind of create whatever project you'd like to do. So I'm creating a skincare brand, and I'm so excited about it. You don't actually have to create it, but basically you have to do all the necessary steps as though you were creating it in real life. I've seen Jacqueline Hill in her Get Ready With Me use like an angled brush like this to bake under her contour, so I'm trying it out. I've been trying it out for a few days. So far I like it because the powder doesn't set in. I've said this before, sometimes when I bake under here and I brush it away, on the video you can still see it, but in real life the powder's gone. So dust that off. And I'm super excited to be doing that, because this means that I'm linking, you know, like fashion with something that I'm also passionate about, like beauty and skincare and makeup, you know. And I'm so excited. And basically my idea is mixing, like, you know how like the Koreans have like a 10-step beauty routine, and Korean cosmetics have like really like just blown up. Like basically I'm about to use this bronzer. This is the Colourpop Super Stock Cheat, their bronzer. This is in the shade Happy Hour. First time I'm actually using it, so wish me luck. No one's really asked me this, but I bet you guys wonder I always have my scarf on, but it's because I like to just lay my baby hairs down flat while I'm getting ready. I like this. I like this. I'm living for this. Really lightweight. Really just went ahead and swirled, and it doesn't even feel like a lot wet on my face at all, which is one thing I love. Now just go back in with that big fluffy powder brush. Make sure I'm contoured but not powdery. Yeah, I feel like I'm trying to tell you guys stories and I keep just delaying everything, but that's what I'm doing. And as part of that, you kind of have to research competitors, and you kind of have to research brands in the skincare market and analyze what they're doing and decide how you can offer something different. So I've had to like kind of research a lot of Korean skincare brands, and it just so happens that like I've wanted to like delve into the world of Korean cosmetics forever now. So I've wanted to try with Dr. Jart. That's one brand I wanted to try with, and then they sell this brand Maison on Cult Beauty. So I kind of was like, okay, like I don't know, yesterday I just was in the mood to like just discover it, because I was doing my work as well, and I was like doing competitor research or whatever, and then I figured let me start with the Korean brands because I don't really know a lot about it. So it's best if I spend like 3 or 4 hours just go in and find the absolute like best brands to buy Korean cosmetics from, where you can get them, all that kind of stuff. That's what I went and That's what I went ahead and did. It's my Lord & Berry blush in Lotus. Love it for this look, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that to my cheeks. So yeah, I did that, and along with Maison and Dr. Jart, the brands I already knew about, I discovered a lot of other brands which would be my brand's kind of competitor, and it was just amazing. I even ended up like buying some stuff because number one, because I actually wanted to try a lot of the stuff, and number two, I felt that it would help me in my project in terms of like analysing the packaging, analysing like the brand identity, that kind of thing, like all that stuff that I have to do as part of my course. And so I ended up getting some stuff from Maison. I didn't like Dr. Jart, I don't know. This is Colourpop Wisp. Dr. Jart, they had a few products on Beauty Bay, but then every time I go on there recently, they're not there. But I ended up getting some stuff from Maison. So I got a Snail gel cream, which is supposed to be super good if you have oily skin. A lot of the Korean cosmetics are supposed to help sebum control, so if you're an oily girl, maybe try Korean cosmetics if you're not having any luck with like Neutrogena and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so try some Korean cosmetics if the kind of generic drugstore brands are not really cutting it for you at the moment. But I got some Snail gel cream. What else did I get? I got some Snail eye cream. A lot of people said that they've noticed a big difference using the Snail eye cream in terms of just your eyes being refreshed, in terms of them being lighter, brighter. So that's exciting. What else did I get? I believe, and I got some hyaluronic acid, which is an ingredient that is just popping up in every item these days. I really wanted to try that as well, so I could get a feel. And even though this is just like my uni work, I really want it to be authentic, and I really want them to get a sense that I know what I'm talking about. Do you know what I mean? Because this is really the last thing that I have to hand in, and I really just really want to kill this. No doubt everybody wants to kill their last you know, project at uni. Literally when I ordered the stuff I was so excited. So I bought that. Altogether it was £33 for 3 products, and it's gonna get to my house on like Tuesday. So today is Saturday the 23rd and it's gonna get to my house by Tuesday the 26th. I think I was lucky in the sense that I found a retailer that ships from the UK but is a, you know, authorized wholesaler of the Korean cosmetics. Going in with my eyes using Morphe's Cafe Macchiato. That's going to go in the crease. I'm going to mix that with a little bit of Morphe's Deep Cocoa. So I'm going to take more of the Cafe Macchiato and then a little bit of the Deep Cocoa. So that in the crease. But yeah, I'm super excited. Whenever like I buy stuff in general, I'm just sitting like at the door like and then the same 2 colours and just bring them down. Smoke them out of my lower lash line as well. So that's done. Now we're going to take the start of the show. So yeah, my point is I'm going to kind of trial a lot of products. I'm going to take Makeup Geek's Grandstand. Notice how I have one here and my 2 backups because I'm not playing. I don't want them to be smashed. This is my favourite shadow of life. This is just going to go all over the centre of the lid. Grandstand is literally, like, no joke, no doubt, the prettiest eyeshadow I've probably seen in my whole entire life. Like, no games. I'm the type of person that even if I have like a brand new thing of something, I have to like use the old crusty one first. It's just the way I am. I keep going off topic. This is so hard doing makeup and chatting at the same time. Suck it up. Gonna take Deep Cocoa again, put it in here and put it out there. Wisp in the inner corners of my eye. No matter how long I leave to get ready, still late. To be honest, I have half an hour left, so it's not that bad. I've become obsessed with eating ice, guys. Like last night I literally emptied out my tray, filled out with the ice and just sat on my sofa and just ate ice chips. I don't know what it is. Like, I know like when you're like having a baby they give you ice chips, but I'm not having a baby, so I don't get it. Gonna put on my lashes, Socialize Glamorous. This goes perfect with this look. Every time I wore this look, I wore these lashes because I'm in love with them, and I recently just ordered some more pairs. Showed it in my haul. If you haven't watched it, go and watch it. Go and watch it. What else are we talking about? Oh my god, let's talk about Celebrity Big Brother. Let's talk about that. Like, Celebrity Big Brother is like literally, oh, I gotta record it actually. No, I gotta record it. This is a joke. I gotta record it. Literally all I do is watch Celebrity Big Brother. No matter what I'm doing, when it gets to 9 PM, actually it's 10:30. It's 10:30 today. When it gets to 9 PM, I stop whatever I'm doing for Celebrity Big Brother. It's not a joke. It's not a joke at all. I love it so much. I think I love it because if you've watched it, you have to watch it to know who I'm talking about. But basically there's Tiffany, New York Pollard on there. Hello, like if you had a ghetto childhood like me, you grew up watching Flavor Flav. Even my mum knows who New York is. Tiffany's in there, Megan McKenna's in there from X on the Beach. That's my favourite show ever. Who else is in there? You've got Gemma Collins, the JC. When if you guys watch, and what am I about to say? If you guys watch Towie like I do, The Only Way is Essex, my favourite show, this is the H&M Pure Definition Mascara. Love this. It absolutely just pulls out my bottom lashes. Perfect for me because I like them looking super long and skinny and thin. If you love The Only Way is Essex like I do and have watched every series since the inception, guilty, then you would love Gemma Collins. She's absolute TV gold. But basically they like, I don't know, like it's like their show tradition where they go to Marbella like every single year. And like, so basically there was one year where they all went and then she like arrived like late and she's like, JC is in Marbella. And so like that was just my favourite thing ever. And then my friend Jessie, her family always go to Marbella like every year. Unfortunately we're not going this year, but her mum has said that she's going in 2017 and I really want to go because I absolutely love it there. Like life is just so calm there. It's amazing. The only thing though is it's such an English town. Like, not the only people who speak Spanish are the people who work in these shops, because everyone else is like visiting from England, like just the way we are. So absolutely everyone just speaks English. But what's the point of it? What is the point of the story? So last holiday, so 2015 when we went, I kept saying JC's in Marbella, JC's in Marbella. And Jessie has a little sister, her name's Izzy, and like me and Izzy are like 2 peas in a pod. But me and Izzy just get on. She's 15 and I'm technically 15 because I'm just really like immature. We like to have fun, and like every time I would say GC is in Marbella, she'd like absolutely just die on the floor. It got to the point where I said it so much, and then I got so sick of myself saying it, and then everybody was like, say it, say it, say it, and I was like, oh. Guys, after 8 days of GCs in Marbella, you get a bit tired of it. But then the plot thickens. Now you have to watch The Only Way is Essex to know what I'm talking about right now. So Elliot Wright on The Only Way is Essex happened to be building a restaurant that is right near our complex where we stay. So complex is called La Cortijera. It's in Malaga, it's in Mijas, and he was building a restaurant at the time where we were staying. Unfortunately, it wasn't open in time for us to go and see it, but you know, my friend Jessie was like, oh, you'll see him, you'll see him. Like, I wasn't like so excited to see him because he's not like my favourite on the show. Well, he wasn't my favourite on the show. But I was just like, oh, okay, like if I see him, I see him. But she was like, yeah, a lot of people saying that they've seen him like in the supermarket and stuff like that. I was like, oh, nice. Like one day we are at the beach and then we look up, like the beach was like in front of Elliot's restaurant, the one that he was opening. And they're like, oh, Elliot's in, and you can like see him, he's like talking to the builders, and they're all like shirtless builders, and it was just like, so we are eating at a cafe, and then we're eating at a cafe, and then he walks past our cafe, and they're like, oh, there's Elliot, and I'm just like, oh, he looks so much more beautiful in real life. Like, he wasn't really my type on the show, but seeing him in real life, I was like, oh. Then they were like, say it, say it, say it, and I was like, I cannot say GC's in Marbella, and he turned around, and it's a black girl, and Gemma Collins is 100% like white. I'm sure she's white. And I was just like, he's gonna think I'm such a weirdo, like why would I do that? And they were like, say it, say it. And we were walking behind him, we were so close to him, and I was just enjoying his legs because I'm a leg kind of girl. Except chicken legs, I hate them. Ugh. They're the worst part of the bucket. If we ever go to KFC, guys, or if you ever see me in KFC, do not ever buy me a chicken leg, ever. Ever. And then he just disappears, and I never get to say it, JC's in Marbella. And I just never get to say it, and I was just crushed. But then we did go out later on to like a club, and he was there, and like I was waiting, and I wasn't gonna say it because I was like, why am I gonna say it in the club and everybody's gonna be like, she's not GC, Gemma Collins. I'm gonna start with my brows since my other lash is drying up. Look at this lash, so pretty. Beauty by Rosita put me onto these lashes. Yes, use my trusty dip brow. What are you guys' plans for the year? Like, what are you guys doing? Let me know in the comment box below. Like, I want to know. For this year, my goal is to have thick eyebrows and to continue praising the Lord, you know, not let my enemies get to me, and to continue vlogging, obviously. Oh my god, I got my makeup heat brush. I can use this instead. So this is my new makeup heat brush. I'll use this instead. Oh, the bristles are not feeling as thick. Oh, I mean as rigid. They're not feeling as I like it. I like them to be firm. But I'm on my way to work, and I have not been to work for about 2 weeks. I was on holiday. See, I'm so tempted to use a spoolie even though I have one right here. Hi. Yeah, I've been on holiday just because I needed a break after I handed in my second deadline, and then I'll be on holiday next weekend as well because my friend Christina's birthday, 22. And I'm going to Coventry. I'm going to turn up. Also, my friend Rumby, she just had a baby, and they're going to have the official naming ceremony on the Saturday, so I'll be there on the Saturday. These lashes are the reason I live, like. So I was having a conversation with my friend the other day, and she was just telling me like about her situation with like her ex-boyfriend, I guess, and she just was expressing that she was really happy, and I was just like really in agreement with her. Like, I feel like I'm really happy, even though I have a lot of moments where I'm just like, oh, I do have a lot of those. Everybody does, absolutely everyone does. I'm sure even Beyonce gets down on herself sometimes, like it happens. I was just like, I'm really happy, and I honestly feel like 21 has been the best year of my life. 21, ain't it fun? I feel like it's been the best year of my life. I feel like I'm so strong in who I am at the moment. I like really know what I want, you know, from work, from a relationship, from whatever. I feel like I'm on my way to being, you know, really financially independent and just doing everything for myself, although I really have been since I was 18, 19. More so, like more than ever, I'm on my way to just doing stuff for myself, and I'm just really proud that I started YouTube as well. Like, yesterday I was just looking through my YouTube, because I tend to do that just before I film so that I don't like use the same colour background or whatever, like just to make sure I don't do the same makeup look or whatever. But I was just really proud. I was just like, you know, like it doesn't matter whatever happens with this YouTube, like I'm so proud of myself, the fact that I actually did it and got the courage to do it. Not a lot of people have the courage to do it, and that's not because there's anything wrong with them, it's just because people on the internet can be so critical, and unfortunately it's just the way it is, and people shouldn't have to deal with that, and people don't want to deal with that, which stops them. But I think if this is something that you really want to do, then I know every YouTuber says this, but literally just do it. The only way I did it was just to put a camera in front of myself, and I just did it. There was no thinking about it, I just did it. That first video that I did, as much as I hate it now, I think people loved it so much because I was just sitting there and I was doing makeup and I was chatting and I was just being me. Like, just do it. Just film a video. You don't even have to edit it. Film a video and get used to seeing yourself on camera. Get used to hearing your voice on camera, that kind of thing. You don't have to put it anywhere. Just do something, you know. It doesn't have to be YouTube. You could want to be a firewoman. You could want to be a policewoman. Just make a step towards doing whatever it is that you want to do in your life. You know, I'm saying that 21 is the best year of my life. If you guys are 25, 30, 18, 16, 19, make that the best year of your life, you know. Make 2017 your bitch, which is what I'm trying to do. I really hope that when I turn 22, someone will get me a 22 charm for my bracelet. Yeah, that would be amazing. My eyebrows are looking a little thin today. I think it's this brush. I can't really get a grip of anything properly. There we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. But anyway, when I turn 22, I'm going to be singing Taylor Swift 22 for every single day of my whole life, because it's my favourite song and I just love the feeling of that song. It's just, I'm not going to go as far to say it's beautiful, but I just really like that song because it's about being carefree, it's about being young. That's something that, you know, I really just like to keep in my head. I like to be carefree, I like to just, you know, have as much fun as I can. I can't even open this Vaseline. Please, I don't have time for this. I don't have time. In fact, I've got 4 minutes. Do you know what? Forget the Vaseline. Even though I'm putting on a liquid lip. I put Vaseline on before I started, but I don't know if it's going to cut it. So I'm going to go ahead and just line my lips. Just any brown liner that you have. Now, usually when I do this look, I use the Jeffree Star Celebrity Skin. Today I'm going to try one of the Ofra long lasting liquid lipsticks. Everybody says that this is one of the best formulas on the market, absolutely the best. Like, I'm really excited to use this. I have it in the shade Sao Paulo. Oh, it looks really different on the lips. On the camera it's looking like I've got really ghostly lips, but I promise it's looking cute in real life. It's looking super cute. Love this. Pop that in my bag. On my lunch break and my tea breaks and stuff, I always eat and then we're having lunch. And then I'll just sit there and I'll just like be eating and I'll just be like, pee back. And I'll just go and get my makeup from my bag and start doing my makeup. Can I just say already I like this formula. This is super nice. Oh, this is so nice. And then Fix Plus is my last step. Now to take off my scarf. Moment of truth, moment of truth. I don't know why it's moment of truth. It's not like you guys ain't seen what's underneath there. And then my hair was a little bit longer this morning. And meanwhile I kind of just like hacked it off. I always get makeup on my pearl earrings, it really frustrates me. And I have 2 piercings as well. That's one thing that you guys probably didn't know about me. My mum doesn't believe that I told her when I was going to do that when I was like 14. She believes that I was being sneaky as a 21-year-old and went to the piercing shop and got it done. But that's, if you don't want to believe me, that's fine. That's all done. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope that you've enjoyed everything that I've had to talk about. I hope that you're having a great day. I'm on my way to work, so only Lord knows how that's gonna go, but I'm optimistic. I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye. Pictures for the gram.